Hello YouTube, we're sharpening an old pocket knife and it's wore out, but it's good practice. It's raining out today. I'm going to reach over and shut my fan off here for a second. I just wonder if it picks it up. I have a plastic bucket upside down out by the garage and the water's dripping on it. I don't know if you can hear that or not, but it's raining. It was freezing rain last night. They've salted the roads, warmed up. Sorry about bumping that. We're trying to get you in here to show you how this works. The Smith sharpening system. This is a coarse stone, okay? I don't know if you can see all the dirt on there. I like to do this dry, at least with the coarse stone, but I will wash them out. I have a spray bottle. It's kind of hard to fit everything in there. I have a spray bottle, a little bit of few drops of soap in the water, and I'll sometimes take a break and let this dry off, because when I get to the fine, you get a coarse and a fine, and you get the Arkansas stone, of course. I will use water on this one at the very end. I'll start out, then because I kind of want to polish the blade with it. That way it's smooth before you take the stone to it. There's no use trying to put a honed edge if the blade's all raggedy looking. This will tear it up. Okay, this is how I do this. I've found several different ways of doing this. I found the whole around 25 degrees. Thought I'd mention this. This says 20, 25, 30, 35. 30, 35 is like an axe. 25 is most knives out there knives. 20 is like your kitchen chef's knife. Now, if you went down to 20, you'd probably hit down in here. I have ground this off because it will hit on some of the little thinner blades. I want 20 degree on, like little house paring knife, different knives I've had. Okay, I don't know if you can see the metal. You can do this. Metal particles on there. This is magnetized, but I have a way to demagnetize that. Don't want to get into that right now. Okay, what I do is I don't go like this. No, I will make a sweeping motion, and I'll bear it, and I try to get up here so I'm just a little flat, maybe a little off center, because I can see the blade better in the light. I got my lamp here. This has worked really well. I get the lamp right up on here. I will even take my glasses off so I can get right down in here. Don't want to get my head in the way. This is mostly, I'm reprofiling this blade. It was ground on a grinder and whatever and files, and this is an old work pocket knife, and I'll show it in detail when I'm done here. We'll try not to make this a two-parter, but I'll go that direction and then I'll come in this direction, and I may pull too, but the tip, don't worry too much. You haven't even getting your tip all the way, because you don't want to rock off it. Get out here like this. The time you're done doing the blade so many times, it tends to come out of it, because a lot of times knives were never really sharpened down here that much, and it's kind of fatter, thicker. But you can drag like this, you know, but the most effective with the coarse stone is just get in there, go one way. This way I do not like doing. I do not like going this way. It never works right. I go this way. I go this way. I don't like coming in this way. It does not do it right on my tip. Now I've got about 10 minutes into this blade, okay? We'll take it out, show the filth. Like I said, I'll wash that off. Okay, this is how this works. I've seen videos where people are wrong. There's a little instep in here for thin blades. And then you got where you go back further. If you go back in here, it's thicker, but there's like a little instep, and it'll stop. Tighten this first, okay? Then when you tighten this, it jacks this up like this and puts pressure down here. That is the proper way. That is according to the directions. So I know I'm not wrong. If I'm wrong, it's because they are. Always keep a little piece of rag. Never wipe anything with your finger. You'll get metal shavings on your fingernails. Okay, I don't know if this will show up. Whatever edge is on there, compared to, I'm looking through the camera here, this thing, you got a better chance of trying to strain instead of getting up here. It's just not gonna focus. Maybe like that. I'm looking up here at the on the camera. Got my tripod in here and it's pretty cramped. So you get the idea. There's like really no bevel. So with a little knife, I'll flip it around. Okay? I'll flip it around and then say I'll tighten this just up my fingers. I do have needle nose pliers I'll crank down on with a beggar knife. Then I'll go back here. When I screw this, it's going to jack this up. It'll jack it up and bring pressure on there. So it's time to make a film about how I use this. Okay, let's shut the fan off so you can hear this, how coarse this is. This is pretty rough. Sometimes I might hold it like this, with my thumb out here, but you can tend to kind of, want to use the whole thing, you tend to kind of hit it, but hear that? Here, let's wipe it off so there's no dust. Sometimes I really don't have much luck trying to come in that way. I may pull to get out to the tip, or work my way out to the tip. Like I said, don't spend too much time out there. There's a flat spot right in here, see no holes, that you can sit there and really get down there and you can kind of make that tip with the coarse. So it took 10 minutes on the other side, so we're not going to spend that long on the video, but you can tell that's pretty rough. Let's go to my fine. And that's a lot. That actually slides and slips. See, all that's doing it's the fine is more or less. You're almost honing it after you make. You're taking out all the rough marks. This will not grind any metal away. You'd be there all day. You just wear it out. When I first got these, they were rougher. They said they're breaking in. They're not wearing down. Well, I can argue with that because I've been using it quite a bit now. But I said they're fine. Whatever's comfortable. Like I said, I don't have any luck coming in like the tip like that. I just don't. I'd rather pull back or push this way. Or if I'm not working at the tip, maybe I can do it. I'd rather push this way. You can go straight across like this. You take a lot off, but I wouldn't recommend doing that all the time. Don't make no circular patterns. They show a W. Just thinking of all the things in my mind. I've watched many videos. Find what you like. Find what you know where you feel you're biting in and you're not making it distorted, because you don't want it fat out here and skinny back in here. It's the problem I've had. No matter where I put the blade, it doesn't want to make it as white edge down in here. So spend a little more time down in here, because you get going like this, you're really going to get a wide edge out here. And I use a scale. I use a machinist scale that has 64ths. In 30 seconds. Our battery light's coming on, so we're going to pause. And this video is getting kind of long. We're going to keep it under 10 minutes. So we're going to pause. We'll be back and we'll show you the blade, what it looks like when we're done. So stay tuned. Okay, before we'll go, we'll show this. I mentioned using the scale. I use the scale to measure. Like say I'm at a 16th. This is 30 seconds. You know, I'll measure it so it's the same width on either side of the blade is what I use this for. You can use a dial caliper or something with bumping that tripod. Get some black behind it, maybe it'll show up. So I'll take a picture of that. You can tell this blade's been ground. I've been guilty of grinding on a grinder, taking a file. You could tell how big it was originally. It was so screwed up that I ended up putting it on my disc sander, which with the diamond blades. And might as well mention that here. Maybe I'll remind myself when I watch this video. I can find them blades on Amazon if they're the right diameter, $10 to $20 for them diamond blades. So I'm glad I built that machine. I almost caught the width of that where you can see it. So you really can't. There's a couple nicks in the blade that we can't get out. Maybe we can move the lamp back like this. But you get the idea. It'll cut paper. I'm tired of cutting paper. I know you all trust me that it'll slice through paper like a razor blade. This is super sharp. It still needs honed a little more to try to get a few more marks out, but I may not, because it's just going to be a work knife on the desk. There, that ain't too bad of a shot. a lot better than going like this. There's too much busyness back there. This is my curly Q neon bulb up in here, and it seems to film okay. If you see any flickering, it's my other lamp off to the left side of the screen. So thanks for watching. We'll give you a couple photos here. Hope you enjoyed watching me how I use the machine a little bit. So this no name, cheapy little knife. It's 3-bladed. I'll take pictures where you can see it up close. So thanks a lot. Everybody have a good day.